So you're able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start the class. Okay. And don't consider me wrong, but I am consider you as a fresher on the first day because after 2 or 3 classes I will judge you that at how level at which level you are so that I can pick
Mhm.
you up from that level.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's start Aisha. So Aisha is your name.
Yes.
Okay. And basically you are from Pune.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Aisha. So first I will tell you about myself. My name is Abhijit. I'm in this industry from the past 19 years. First, I have started my career as a developer. Okay, and from the 8 years, I'm giving this tutor class because I know that what the problems that developer or you can say tester face. And the basic thing is the oops. They doesn't know about the oops. They doesn't know about the object thing. Okay, so just if you don't understand anything, just ask me as many times as you want in the class. Okay.
Sure.
But the thing is that I have told you yesterday as well that I want hard working from your side.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know about something
Okay.
about Python?
Mm, it's a interpreting language.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and
Okay.
same like it will be like a Java as well. Like it is again a object-oriented language.
Every language is object-oriented language. Object-oriented
Okay.
is a concept. It's a concept. It is not a
Mm.
rule. It's not a law. It's a concept. If you
Mm-hmm.
follow that concept, then your definitely
Mm-hmm.
product will be a good one. You know something about ISO?
It's something like a standard measure, na?
Yes, yes, yes. International Standards Organization. They will give
Mm.
they will give you their mark to your product only if you follow their rules, follow their concept.
Yes.
They are not bothered about the product. Their theory is that if you follow their concept, then the product will be a good one. Okay, the
Mm.
same thing is oops. If you follow this concept, then your project will be a good one. Okay, so now if I say you are new to Selenium or you know about Selenium.
No, I am new to Selenium.
Okay, you are new to Selenium as well. Okay, so you are a manual tester.
Yes, yes, manual tester. I don't have
Hmm.
any knowledge of Selenium.
Okay.
Java, that again I tried to learn by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only. And about Python, I
Mm-hmm.
know only that it's an interpreting language and
Mm-hmm.
it will be easy to learn. The syntax is easy. That's only that is heard. Only that is the thing.
Okay, so you have heard these things. So you don't,
Mm.
your company doesn't, I mean that you are not that thing that your company wants the project in Selenium with Python and they have asked you to go for the Selenium with Python. You are going as your own.
Yeah, I'm going my own.
Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, so let's start. We will cover each and every topic in systematic manner. Okay, and if I say about the topics, so we have the website seleniumtraining.com and here is Selenium Python training and we have this course detail. Okay, now the part till you can say encapsulation. It is all basic concepts of Python and it is more than enough to know Selenium. Okay,
Mhm.
it is more than enough. We don't have to dive too deep into Python to know Selenium. Our main target is Selenium, but to clear interviews and have the knowledge of OOPS, object-oriented programming structure, you have the knowledge. You have to get the knowledge of the basics of Python, and it is more than enough. because I'm in this industry from the past, you can say 15 years or you can say 14 plus years. So I know that how many concepts we used. Okay. The thing is that you have the logic, you should have the logic, and you should have the basic concepts knowledge. That's it. Selenium is very, very easy. If you understand the Selenium in Selenium with Python, you can easily do with the Selenium with Java, Selenium with C Sharp. Just the difference is the syntax. Okay. And if you join our course, then you will get a login. And in your login, uh, suppose if you log in here, you have with the Selenium with Python training, okay, and you have your batch recordings as well for day wise. And uh, I ask you, you can say, I ask every students of mine to maintain the Excel sheet. Which Excel sheet? Suppose, suppose you have this Excel sheet day, say topics, and say points to remember. Okay, now suppose we have done 1 day, second day, third day, 4 day, 5 day, sixth day, and sub inheritance topic is covered in the. I'm just giving you an example. Inheritance topic is covered in the your fourth day. Now, and you have some right points to remember for the interview purpose. Okay, now after 1 week, 1 month, or maybe 3 months, you are preparing for the interview, and you are stuck in the topic inheritance. Now, if you go and come here, you say, okay, on which day I have covered inheritance, then you are going to watch each and every video. But if you have this Excel sheet, you go, okay, I have watched the inheritance. Okay, fourth day, you just here go to your recording. Okay, so this Excel sheet plays very vital role, or you can say important role in your training. Okay, even you can just remember the points to remember. Okay, this is the inheritance topic. Okay, I have to remember these points because in every lecture I will tell you about the interview questions. That which interview questions, because if you are going for the automation for the first time, they will consider you as a fresher. So they will going for 70 to 80% of your Python basics, then they will ask you about something about Selenium. Okay.
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 Are we going
So
to cover like means they will ask us to design a framework from
yeah,
scratch.
yeah,
So are
yeah.
we
I will.
going
Yeah, we
to
will
adapt
cover.
it?
Yeah, we will cover. If you see data-driven project, we will cover one of the framework. Rest of them you can do by yourself. But I will go with the data-driven framework because it's the basic thing. If you understand this, then it will. This hybrid
Mhm.
framework will take only about 2 or 3 days more. Okay, if you understand this data driven, this is the basic concept of the framework, that how the code flows, how you use your classes, how you use your functions, how can you do anything. Okay, so this is the main thing, data driven framework. We will cover this, and these all are the exercises, okay, that we will cover. This all of the, you can say, is the course thing, that a course curriculum. Okay, so don't worry about it. We will
Mhm.
cover the framework. But before that, we will cover some exercises so that you can be familiar with the framework. We will say going the inheritance, encapsulation, oops concept, structure, strings. Okay, we will cover everything from the scratch. Okay, so don't worry about that. That we are not going to cover that framework. We are going to one of the framework. Cover we will cover. I will cover one of the framework. Okay,
Mhm.
so I just want one thing from your side, that is hard work. Just remain parallel with me. And whatever the question, if you want to ask 100 questions, ask me. If you are stuck in some topic, I will be with you. Even not with the, you can say, not in the, you can say, the course period. After the course period, you can just ask me if you stuck somewhere. Okay, sir, I am stuck here. Okay, sir, I am stuck here. I will definitely help you out. Okay, but the one thing is that hard work. That first try with yourself. If you stuck somewhere, then I will come. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So now don't worry about your knowledge regarding Selenium. Don't worry. We will cover each and every topic in a systematic way. Okay. Now we will learn Python, learn Selenium, and cover each and every aspect of Selenium. Okay. Now to learn Selenium, we have got phases. First of all, you need to learn Python. You need to learn Selenium. Then you need to, you can say, learn how to build your frameworks. Okay? End-to-end framework. Okay? There are various types of framework available to us by Selenium. Okay, and we will cover one of them. Now, before actually jump on to the training, let us take a few questions which are being asked by many people in the first class. Okay, so what is Selenium? Suppose if you are going for the interview and they will ask you what is Selenium. So how will you answer that?
It's basically a tool which performs the automation task. Like
Okay, suppose if I go to their official website, which is selenium.dev, Selenium automates browsers. That's it. This is the simplest definition that you can give to anybody, and it is more than enough as a fresher. That Selenium automates browser. Okay. Now, my next
hmm.
question is that is again a question in the for the interview that can I use Selenium for automating desktop application?
No.
Yes, that's the right answer. Selenium is not at all used for automating desktop application. Okay. Now, as far as browsers are concerned, Selenium supports all browsers. Okay. Selenium supports
Yes.
all browser. Okay. As a tester, you must have knowledge of any programming language, whether it is PHP, C Sharp, Java, or Python. Okay. But in our case, it is Python. Okay. So next question is that you have already asked me that will you cover some live project and framework? Live project is a framework. Okay, and we will cover one of the framework. It will be an end-to-end implementation on a live application. Okay, you will know how to generate reports, how to add screenshots in the project, how to run test cases. Everything will be discussed. Okay, now I want to use Selenium in my project. Can you help? Okay, the answer is yes. We will be helping out you in your project. We have a team here where we can help you. Okay, now if you suppose enroll with our course, if you can see the button here, query resolution form. Okay, you can ask a question here, the question title, what is your question, what is your code, anything. You can choose the file, take a screenshot, anything, and our team will revert you back. Okay, now next question, can say how much Python required. Okay, now if you see over here in our first part of training, this it's we will cover the Python concept and which are required to learn Selenium. Okay, now mostly people which are coming to me or you can say coming to us to learn Selenium doesn't know Python. They are coming for manual background. So don't worry, you will learn Python with Selenium. Okay, many people think that they know Selenium, but actually they doesn't know much about Selenium. You have to can say learn Python, okay, and another programming language to learn Selenium. Okay, you will have to give some time in order to learn Selenium. Okay, now next question you can say I want to learn Selenium and clear interviews. Okay, now well to learn Selenium it required 2 weeks. Okay, but if you want to learn professionally and build a project by yourself, it will take around 6 to 8 weeks. It takes time. And after full training, you will learn Selenium, but it will take time. Okay. Now, we will give you lots of practice exercises to learn Python and Selenium. That is going to help you a lot for learning Python and Selenium. Okay, now, next question. The most people ask that how tough is Selenium? It is very, very easy, but it requires time. You planted a plant today and also you want a fruit same day. It can't be done. Okay. Next question. How much time required to learn Selenium? As I already told you that it will require some time in order to have a brief knowledge of Selenium to clear interviews. The same way this picture shows that it will take time, but if you complete the training, then only you can achieve it. Okay, I'm not that the guy that I can put something from the oops and can say can say and teach you in that way in 1 week or 2 weeks that you can learn Python. No, it will take around 6 weeks to learn it professionally. That how to do things, how to do test cases, what are the concept, oops, what are the inheritance, encapsulation. It will take time, but if you complete the course, only you can achieve it. Okay, now rather than this, if you have any question, you can ask me now.
Yes, now they are saying like AI. So any AI tools or we are covering?
No,
Like, is there
there,
any part or any role of AI in our course?
no. There is no role because if you see that AI is basically developed on Python. Python is the basic
Mm-hmm.
structure of the AI. Okay, Python, you can say AI is basically depend on Python, but we are not concerned about that thing. Okay, AI is a different thing. You are going for the automation by yourself. You are not going the automation by AI. If AI will design the project, it cannot. In my opinion, it
You know,
cannot.
like Copilot or that kind of tool can be used with Python as well.
That's a different thing. If you see in here, now if I say okay, you can use Jenkins, but that's a different thing. Copilot is a different thing. That is not
Okay.
going to use in you can say Copilot is
Mm-hmm.
help you in doing the coding thing, but in my opinion,
Yes. Mhm.
don't get the help of that thing because that's the thing. It's a spoon feeding thing. But if you and suppose it will give you the can say code for the addition of two variables. Okay, it will give you. Now, suppose how do you say that do the sum of these two variables, but don't do the sum of one of the variables. Just try to understand my example that it can do the basic thing, addition, but it cannot apply the conditions. Okay, the condition has to be applied
Okay.
by someone. Okay, so AI is a different thing. AI is a different concept that okay, AI needs Python for coding,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a different thing. Python is very, very big language. The biggest language I have ever seen is Java. Okay, you cannot complete Java in 6 months as well. It is so huge. Okay, then you have C sharp, then you have Python. Python is a very clean language. You will see that why I'm saying that it's a very clean language. You will see in the coming lectures. Okay, now any another question? Then I will move for the installation part.
Yes, one more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, any application is built with AI concept. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
initial phases, they will be going with the manual testing for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, is there any chance to automate those AI applications?
Automate. AI is on, you can say it's a automating thing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so how you can say how you can automate the robot? It's already a automation thing, but how can you
It's
automate the automate thing?
then
Getting
how
my
we are testing that application? How we will going to test
um,
them?
which
Because it's an
application?
application, na? Any application, any AI application that we want to bring into the market,
Uh-huh.
and suppose so we need to do the testing, na?
Yeah.
So what kind
So
of testing will be preferred?
now, so, again, thing the application. I'm not talking about a desktop application. I'm talking about the automating browsers. Now, suppose clients come to you and say that, okay, tell me how many links are there in this website. Okay, now suppose, right now, suppose there are 100 links, uh, and tomorrow it is 105, and day after tomorrow it will be 200. So, how will you automate that thing? That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, and client comes to you. Okay, do one thing. Go to this home page. Okay, then click on this link. You click on every link on this page, on this say this thing, and go to that page and get me a title of that page, and see that I have given you the titles of the every page that is equal or not. These are things that you are going to automate. AI is you can say is a different thing that you cannot automate desktop application. I'm again repeating, you cannot automate desktop application. You can automate browsers. Okay, now suppose client come to you and say uh, they have made some website. Okay, and it said to you, okay, go to that this website. Okay, then make your login. After making login, go to here, search for anything. Okay, search for this one, click on it. Okay, and then after that, I want to see that which brands are coming on the front page and which brands are coming after clicking on show more. So these are the things that you can automate. Okay, that you made your login, go to your login, click on login, then click on this button, then go to that thing, click on that, and see the functionality of your website. It is working fine or not. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, so Selenium is used for automating browsers. As I've already told you, Selenium automates browsers. That's it. It is not at all used for desktop applications. Okay, so
Got it.
there are many websites, very big websites. When they build a website, they need some automation that the things you have done, your test cases, they all want that it will be done automatically. It will automatically pick the say some structures, some for the text boxes, and it will fill automatically with different values. Now, you which the things you are doing manually, you will going to do it, you can say by automation. That's the thing that Selenium is. Okay. Any another question?
No.
Okay. So, Aisha, let's start with the installation part. Okay. Now, installation of Python. Go to, you have installed Python in your system or not?
Mm. Like before I have done it actually. Like from PyCharm only, na, and we need to do that.
Okay,
I
okay, you
do.
have done for PyCharm. That's the good thing because we are going to cover the topics in PyCharm. Okay. Now, say if just go with the latest version of Python, not with the latest, but the stable version. Okay. And uh, say download Python. Okay. Now, this is their official website. Okay. This is the Or you can say if you click on that, you will get the latest exe. But if you have the another operating system, you can go for the other another operating system as well. Now go click on Windows. Now stable releases. Go for stable releases only. Okay. And according to your system, you can say installer thing. Okay. If it's 64, go for this. 32, go for this. Okay. And go for exe version installer, not the packages. Okay. Now, after the installation, if you want to know that it is there in your system, go to your command prompt, okay, and just type Python. Now, these three signs, it is indicating that you are in the Python console. Okay. Now, if you just say exit, okay, and you simply exit out of the console, Python console. Okay, so we are not going to do coding on this Python console. Okay, now say now we have to say now Python is such a compatible language that if you want, you can write, you can work with any IDE. Now, if I'm asking about IDE, what that does that mean? That is asked in many interviews. What do you mean by IDE?
It's an integrated development environment.
Yes, integrated development environment in which we do the codings. Okay, now if I say IDE, say IDE, now integrated development environment is software application that combines tool for need to write, edit, and debug code into a single. Now we have two IDEs for writing code. There is more than two, but we are going to cover two. That first is your PyCharm. PyCharm has two versions. Okay, now say just a minute. Now, PyCharm has two versions. First is PyCharm. It has two versions. That is paid or professional. You can say that paid is not free. Paid is not free, and community version. It's a free version. Okay, we have to go for the community version. Okay, now if I go with the Google, say download PyCharm. I think so. You have the PyCharm. You have the PyCharm.
Yes, I have PyCharm actually.
Okay, PyCharm Community Edition. Okay, which version you have?
Did I need to check actually on laptop? Uh, I
Okay,
installed it before 1 year. 1 year before that, I have
okay,
installed.
then it will work.
Okay.
Okay, no, I think so. So, okay, so you have the version, so that's not a problem. Okay, and we have another ID that is known as Eclipse. Okay, so just go to Google. You have Eclipse or not?
Yeah, I have Eclipse. Same that which I installed for Java. That will work for Python
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
it will work for then okay. And which Java JDK version you have?
I think it's 14. Yeah, it's
Uh,
14. I installed it
uh,
6 months, 3 to 4 months before only.
Go with the JDK 21. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
JDK 21. It's a stable version with the longer stable thing. You say download JDK. Okay, here for go. Now you see Java 25, 21 are version available now. JDK
Mm-hmm.
21. Okay, now if you see for the Windows, uh, it's you have long-term support for your JDK 21.
Okay, sure.
Okay, okay, go for the
Mm.
JDK 21 because if you don't, you will stuck somewhere in the future. Because even I have JDK 8, which is the most stable version before this, so it has given me many problems. So I have shifted to JDK 21. Do this
Okay.
thing from for yourself also. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Now you have done coding in PyCharm.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the community edition. Okay. Will take time. Okay. You have done coding. Anything in you can say PyCharm. Anything.
Coding means that the concept of list, like printing something on console,
Okay. You have done
some
print thing.
addition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Print thing I've
Okay.
done. Like
Okay.
simple addition, how we can give directly that operators that I have done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now just a minute. Getting ready for the new. Okay. Now. So this is how you can see that our looks like. Just right click on this, go for the new and go for the Python file. And I say my first module. Okay. Now clearly you can see .py means Python. Okay. Now you are saying that you have done addition. Okay. Now say b equal to 20. Now suppose if I want to print the result of these two in my print statement. So how can I write? Suppose now say if I go with the print statement and I say total of A and B is say A plus B. Okay. Now how should I do that? Yes, Aisha, you can try it.
Simple. Yeah, I can. Like this will
Now,
give me the output.
okay. Suppose if there is now something like this, okay, now if I run it, now I can run this code by three ways. Even by right click, run, even by right click on my file, then run, and this run button. Okay, now suppose
Mm-hmm.
if I right click and run my okay 30. Now suppose if I want to write something before this. Okay, now if I run this, it will give me error. Okay, why? Now if you see that the this is an integer, you know that there are types of data types:
Mm.
integer,
Yes.
string, bool. These are the data types. Okay, now suppose I want to combine these two things. This is one thing and this is one. Now, if I go with the plus sign, okay, now the error goes. Okay, now if I say this plus this, Okay, now it is again, suppose if I run this, again it will give me can only concatenate string, not integer. Okay, so Python is very strict about the data types. So you have to convert this output into a string so that it will run. Now you see, okay, but in Java, if you concatenate string with integer, it is easily concatenate and give you a result in a string thing. But in say your Python is very strict. Now if you see type a say experiment. Now if I run this, now you see class integer. Okay, so it is giving that it is a class of integer. Now suppose here a is I have given as a 10. Okay, now what will I do? I say a equal to something. Okay, now okay, now here type print type a. Here it is act as an integer. Now if I give some string values, now if I run this, now you see class string. So Python is very intelligent language. You don't have to declare anything. You can use the same variables as different data types. Okay. So here I am given a equal to 10 and here I am a equal to some string value. Okay. So Python is very intelligent in this thing. Okay. Now if you see over here, there is no I have not written like this something else. No. And it is very clean language. So suppose now I say again I can use a equal to 3. Now if now there is no brackets, no something, just a simple a is less than equal to 10, then print a is less than 10. Okay, I have to give in the quotation double quotes. Okay, now if I run this, so it's simple, right? A is less than 10. You see that I have to write this print like this. If I do it like this, then it will give me an error. It will not be a part of this line anymore. So if you are going to write if statement, you have to write it like this. Okay. Now you know about this if and if else statement, all statements.
Yes.
Okay. Now, okay. So then I will not going in this if and else statement, or should I go with this?
No, not necessary.
Okay. So I will, now you know about the nested if statement.
Yeah, nested if yes, I've done practice for Java, but I
Okay. Okay.
how it will be in Python, I don't know.
Okay. So nested if like simple the simple thing. Now if you see, suppose now D is equal to 55. Okay, now if D is not equal to 0, then go inside. Now again, if D is say greater than 50, then go inside print D is greater than 50. Okay, and you have the else statement here as well. Now, if I want to write the else statement for this if, then it should be come here. Now, if you see the line here, I have to write it like here. Else print D is less than 50. Now I can write as many if statement as I want. Now, this is a if else statement for this. Now, suppose if D is greater than 50, I know that it will come to this because D is 55. Now, I can write this print statement, or I can write if one more time D is equal to say 55. Okay. Now, then print D is 55. Okay. Now, I can write for else statement for this as well. Else, just print D is not 55. You see, if else, I can write for this if else as well. Okay. Now, if I want to write the else statement for this if, then it should come here. Else print D is undefined. Okay. So you see the beauty of this Python language. So you should be very careful with this, that it is a line language. See that, and it is showing you that this is the if, and okay, this is a line. And then you can hold here else, if else, if else, and you can print as many if statements as you want. I can go with this thing. If I know that it will come into D is greater than say 51. Okay, print D is greater than 51. And I can go with the else statement of this as well. Now we see else print is smaller. Okay, so you see if else, if else, if else, and it should be parallel like this. Get it? Got it, Aisha?
Yes.
Okay, now suppose I will go with my another file, say Python file, my second module. Now I will talk about loops. You know that you have told me that you know about the loops. Okay, say var equal to 0. Now say while, I will go the while loop first. While var is less than equal to 10. Okay, I say print var. Okay, and say var equal to var plus 1. Okay, now if I run this, Now, if you see 0, 1, 2, 3 till 10. Okay. Now, suppose if I don't want to print 0, what should I do? Yes, Aisha.
You want to print zero.
I don't want to print 0. 0 is printing, but I don't want.
So yeah, written logic na like variable dot variable plus one. So it will start from one only, na?
Where I have written this as a, can say here, but what I want that I don't want to print 0. So what should I do in my loop that it should not print 0?
For while loop, it will be starting from zero only, na? Uh,
But my
So
question
you
is
can
that,
like in print. Mhm.
just try it, try it. It's a logic thing, nothing technical. It's a logic thing. I don't want to change this variable value, but I want that it should start printing from 1.
So in print only, we can write like variable plus one.
Where?
In print.
Yes, I think so. You are saying the right thing. See? Now, what is happening in the previous thing that I am first printing the value, then I'm implementing the value.
Hmm.
Okay. First,
Hmm.
I have now val 0, then I have printed. Okay, then variable. Because 0 is less than equal to 10, okay, it will print. Okay, that's why it is printing first, then it is incrementing the value. Okay, now
Hmm.
suppose if I don't want to print 5, will I do?
Um, like I know about Java, there we are having like continue
Yes,
that we are giving.
yes, you can use that here as well. Now, if you see, I'm printing here, so I have to put my logic here. If var equal to 5, then continue. Okay, now if I run this, but what it has done,
Hmm.
it has just vanished the loop. So how can I do this? Now suppose if I do like this, see, 5 is not there. Okay, so the same thing, that's you can say that just a writing difference, else syntax difference is there. Okay, now you can and
Mhm.
in Java you cannot do like this. It will give you a, now if you run this, unexpected indent in line number 1. So It is very strict. Python is very strict about the spaces. Okay. Now, and the same thing you can go with the say now if I write if it does not print for you can say 5. And suppose if I don't want to print beyond 5, if this I will go with like break. Okay, then it will print only 4. It will break the loop at that instant. Okay, now they will ask you how can you write infinity loop? So how will you write the infinity loop? Now suppose if there is nothing like this, or say nothing like this. Okay. Now, how can you write infinity loop?
Infinity loop, I don't have idea about it.
Now suppose this is the incrementation part. If I this thing and I run this, it will print 0 infinite times. It will never stops because 0 will always less than 10 and the incrementation part is not there. This is the initialization part. This is the condition part and this is incrementation. If there is no incrementation, it will go in the infinity loop because it will not increment to anything and 0 will always remain less than or equal to 10. Less than 10 you can say. Okay, so you have to be very careful in your while loops. While will always run for true condition. Just remember the thing. If 0 is less than equal to 10, okay, 0 is less than 10, so it will run. If it is, say, 11, then it will not run. While will always run for true condition. Okay. Now, similarly, we have for loop. The writing syntax of for loop is for I in range. Okay, suppose range is say 10, comma, say 20. Okay, now print I. Okay, and just comment this one. Now, this is a simple loop. If I run it, now it will print 10 to 19. But it is not printing 20. Why?
So it is going up to like n minus 1, no? Orange.
It will not print the maximum number. It will be always maximum number minus 1. Suppose if I suppose there is y equal to say 20 and instead of 20 here I find y. Okay, now again it will print me 10 to 19. Suppose if I want to print 20 as well, what should I do? Yes, Aisha.
I'm not getting your question. Can you repeat it
So
once again?
yeah, now it is printing 10 to 19. But
Mm-hmm.
what I want to print 20 as well, this thing. It has not print the maximum value, but
No, like here. Mm-hmm.
I want to print 20 as well. So what should I do? I cannot change the
There
value
we
of y.
can, yeah, there in for loop in range, we can write like y plus 1.
Yes. Okay, now if I run this,
It is
it will give
always
me
in Python. Means,
yes, it is always in Python. It will not print the maximum number.
for any, okay.
For any for loop, it will not print the
Mm-hmm.
maximum number. That's why we have to give y plus 1. Okay, something like that.
So its index will be starting like if suppose if I'll consider if loop na.
Mm-hmm.
So like then its index will start from zero na. If suppose I we have the five numbers, so then index will be from 0 to 4 like that.
Yeah, it will be start with a. That's why when we do some examples, we have the maximum values. We will have the maximum values, but we don't have the minimum values. So it will always start with the minimum value of zero. Okay. So these are you can say the four and if while loops, and we will cover many loops in the coming part. Now, can you do some infinity in for loop? Here I have you can say go over the infinity in my while loop. Okay, so this is the exercise, and this is a good interview question. That
Mhm.
first question is that can we make infinity loop? If yes, how?
This in range, don't mention any like initial
Yes.
value we can mention, and like here we mention a y plus one that on it.
Okay, you're saying that okay, but suppose if I don't mention anything like this, you want me to do this?
Hmm?
Okay, so
What
it
to
will print zero
represent
to
from 0 to 9?
that's that's why I have given a range.
If it is in
Okay,
range na, so it will not go in infinity then.
okay, so what should I write?
I- for loop, like we have to give like I is equal to, we have to start it from like I is equal to uh like that. If I mention that value na, so I less than 10 like that we can give. Can we give
Mm,
comparator operator here? Hmm. Range.
where where?
If I'll say 0, then it will not print anything. Range
Uh,
0.
zero. If you're saying zero,
Hmm.
it will not print.
It will not print anything.
Yes.
Now my question is in range in that can we use any comparator operator like I less than 20 or like I greater
No,
than 20?
no.
Then
You
I
can.
no.
Mm,
I think so. Then we cannot use infinity for the for loop here
just try
with
it.
the range. Okay.
You can go with the while loop. I know that.
Hmm.
Now suppose if I go with this, it will not give me an. It's a zero argument. I cannot do like this. So how can I make infinite loop? In while I can make
Yes, in while we can make because there we can have like
condition that we are.
hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm.
Okay.
Here if range is mentioned, na, so we cannot.
That's why we have to give the maximum range or minimum range or just a simple count. So is there a possibility that we can make can say infinity loop? Do some searching, then we can discuss this topic because it's a very good
Mm-hmm.
interview question. They ask you,
Okay.
can infinity thing happen? in for loop? If yes, how?
Okay. Means for automation testing interview, they're going to ask like 60 to 70% on the whatever the language that which we are
Yes,
going to
yeah,
tell.
because if you are going for the fresher as a fresher, they will ask you the
Mm-hmm.
things because they know that you have the knowledge of manual testing. They are not discussing about your test cases because you have the knowledge of your test cases. Okay, so
And if mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
they will ask you about your knowledge in Python. Have you knowledge of Python? Okay, in 70% they will ask you 40, 35 to 40% of your say Python concepts, and remaining if you answer that questions correctly, then
mm-hmm.
they will you can say forward to your Selenium knowledge. They will look for your Selenium knowledge. So how many knowledge of Selenium you are. Now, in the interview, the inheritance is the main concept. Encapsulation is the main concept. They will ask you about the oops. They will ask you about the object. They will just ask you. The
Okay.
first question in the interview that what is an object? This is the most asked
Mm-hmm,
interview
mm-hmm.
question. And even I when I think I started my career, I'm very afraid of this concept object. But let me tell you, it's a very easy concept. Very easy
Okay.
concept. Okay, don't afraid of this concept. I will let you make it very clear, and you will see the changes after 6 to 7 classes in you. That okay, I know Python. Okay, because I will not move forward until you will get the basic knowledge of Python. After that, I will move to Selenium. Selenium is just syntax thing. If you understand the concepts, then it will be very easy for you. Like interface, inheritance, encapsulation, how to apply those concepts, and how are the Selenium applied that concept. If the Python basic concept is clear to you, then it will be very easy for you. Okay,
Mm, okay.
okay. So Aisha, that's the exercise for you. And whatever the questions I have asked you in this lecture, just write it down somewhere. It will be very useful for you in the future
Okay.
as
Okay.
the purpose of your interview. And as per your knowledge that okay, suppose if you go repeatedly go through this lecture, then you have some questions in your mind. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? Ask the ask. You can write that question somewhere and ask me in the next lecture.
Sure.
Okay, okay. So I will pass you the link because first two links are you can say the your YouTube link. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
I will pass you the YouTube link after uploading in my cha in
mm-hmm,
our channel. I will pass you the link.
mm-hmm,
Study it and go through it.
mm-hmm.
Have any questions? Write it down. I will answer those queries in the next lecture. Okay. Hopefully we will meet on Monday.
Yes. It's a class Monday to Friday, na?
Yeah, Monday to Friday. If you want,
And what will
we
be the
can.
total duration actually?
It's around 6 weeks. It's depending on you. If you stuck somewhere,
Okay.
suppose you,
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
if you stuck somewhere, I will not move forward. I can't move forward. If you stuck somewhere in, suppose in a loops area, somewhere in Java object concept, in inheritance, interface, encapsulation, abstract classes. If you stuck somewhere
Mm-hmm.
of getting this thing clear in your mind, then how can I move forward? And
Okay.
I must say, the first 7 to 8 lectures are the important lectures because basic concepts knowledge are there. Okay? And
Okay.
I am again repeating that I will tell you the object thing in a very easy way that okay, it will be clear to you. Okay, now just a small thing. When I say var equal to 0, what this does mean? It's the most asked interview question, basic question. What do you mean by var equal to 0, I equal to 0, y equal to 0, y equal to 20? What does this mean?
Mhm.
Okay, now if I say var equal to 0, I say that there is a memory space allocated to say, or if I say y equal to 20, there is a memory space where 20 is stored and y is representing that memory location. Y is not at all 20. Y is representing that 20. Okay. Now I will ask you one more question. The last thing for the today. Suppose we have A equal to 10, say B equal to 20 and C equal to 30. Okay. Now say print say A plus str A B str B and say plus C plus str C. Okay, now I know that if I run this, it will give me A equal to 10, B equal 20. Okay, now if I say A equal to B, B, B equal to C, C equal to A. Now, now what will be the value of A, B, and C? You have to tell me, Aisha.
So A will be 30, B will be 10, and
You are
C
saying
will be
that A will be 30 and B will be 10 and C will be
C will be 10.
C will be 10. Okay. Now 20, 30, 20. 20, 30, 20. So
B
how
will
is
be
this?
20. B is
B,
equal
but
to B 20, 20,
now
C
suppose,
30.
sup- now suppose how it is doing. I will tell you. Now suppose this is 10, 20, and 30 because I told you that when I say A equal to 10, B equal to 20, C equal to 30, so there are memory equation where 10, 20, and 30 is stored and A is representing 10, B is representing 30, and C is representing 30. A is representing 10, B is representing 20, and C is representing 30. Now, what happens when I say A equal to B? A will stop referencing towards 10 and it is start referencing where B is referencing. B is referencing towards 20. Okay, now when I say B equal to C, B equal to C, now B will stop referencing towards 20 and it will start referencing where C is referencing. C is referencing towards 30. And in the end step, when I say C equal to A, C will stop referencing towards 30 and it will start referencing where A is referencing. Now A is referencing towards 20. So C will start referencing towards 20. That's why A is 20, C is 20, and B is 30. A is 20, C is 20, B is 30. That's the concept. That how will it will show you the concept. They will ask you that okay, suppose you have the knowledge that some people just say take okay A B 3 okay I will tell the interview that A is 20, B is 30, and C is 20. but they will ask you that how it is happening. This is the concept of interchanging things. Okay, so this is how values change. When I say a equal to 10, a is not at all equal to 10. A is representing the memory location where 10 is stored. Okay,
Yes.
okay, then Aisha, then we will meet on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we will meet
Okay,
on
sure.
Monday. Okay, I think
Yeah.
so. You are coming on Monday.
Yes.
Okay, then I will share the meeting link with you on Monday or maybe Sunday evening.
Sure.
Okay, bye.